Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So before we jump into the smaller time frame and also in a daily time frame, let's have a quick look at this price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, because in a weekly we have been very clear. As long as the price of Bitcoin is going to follow this rising trend line, which is acting as a support since March 2020, and also the support from this 50 weekly moving average, any sort of a shakeout on our way in a bigger time frame, you can see, should not bother us that much unless we are breaking the support from this 50 weekly moving average, the orange line, and the support from this rising trend line. But if you look at this price structure around this area bit differently, guys, you can see one very simple scenario could be on following here as well. I mean, if you look at the price structure here, before we broke out of here to the upside, guys, you know, this price range of 39,000 to 40,000 was acting as a strong line of resistance. You can see once we flip this resistance to support, we had a really nice movement here to the upward direction. Again, price started consolidating around this 51 to 52,000 range, right? We were aware. We also got a rejection here, you can see, and then a price pullback. And if you look at this price pullback carefully, guys, after getting rejection around this price level of 51,000 to 52,000, we also got a pullback, and this pullback ended exactly when we came to retest the previous temporary resistance line. As you can see, around this 39,000 to 40,000 found support, and now we are heading here to the upside. But if you look at the price, you can see we have also broken out of this previous temporary resistance line around 51 to 52,000. So what does this actually mean? Because if the trend here is going to continue in this manner, right, breaking this resistance, flipping it in support, a new rally here to the upside, again rejection, retest around the previous temporary resistance line, found support, a new rally just like here, and we have also broken out of this previous temporary resistance line around 51 to 52,000. So if this trend is going to continue here to the upside, we could be seeing some sort of obstacle again around this price level of 59,000 to 60,000 price area, because just like here, right, if this trend is going to continue this rally, then this line again is definitely going to be one strong line of resistance, right? Strong line of resistance around this 60,000, and we could see some more price pullback and price continuation here in this manner. But also one thing we have to take into consideration, if we do see right now guys, any sort of a pullback, right, we know that this line here, 51,000, which previous temporary resistance line, could be getting retested if this is another scenario, and again price showing some sort of a movement here towards the 60,000 range. So this is also one thing we have to take into consideration. So this means around this price level of 51 to 52,000, we know there is going to be a strong line of support for Bitcoin. And not just only this, guys, if you also look at this price action in the daily time frame, you can see here, yesterday we were aware, we were talking about this Fibonacci extension line and why the 0.618, which was around 54,000, was a strong line of support, and to the upside, this 0.786 around 58,000 is going to be our upward price target. But if you look at this price movement, you can see yesterday when we saw this pullback, the price of Bitcoin did found a support at this 0.618 Fibonacci line that was lying around 54,000 price area. So right now for the immediate short term, this 54,000 is definitely going to be one strong line of support, right? You can see here. And if we do break this support from this 54,000 and price is going to see another bigger pullback, then we are aware around this 0.5 Fibonacci line that is lying around 51,000 price area is going to be our strong line of support, just like what I showed you with this example in a weekly time frame. If this price movement is going to show any sort of retest again towards this previous temporary resistance line, right, which between 51 to 52,000, then this actually would make a lot of sense, and we are aware we could see a strong bounce here in this manner in case the 54,000 support is going to break here for the immediate short term, guys. And if you look at this in another way, according to this price movement, as you can see, along with this Williams Alligator indicator, in an uptrend like this, right, in an uptrend like this, the Williams Alligator indicator is going to be a strong line of support. You can see here we had this pullback, price found a strong support and really nice bounce of it, right? So this Williams Alligator indicator are definitely going to act as a strong line of support. So in our case right now, we are also heading here to the upside. So if we do see any sort of a shakeout on our way, we are aware this Williams Alligator indicator, right, which is lying around 53,800, is going to be another strong support for Bitcoin, and price could still, right, even if you are going to see pullback, price could still continue this rally here in this manner, because I showed you yesterday with this ascending channel and why, along with this Wyckoff's accumulation, and also from Stan Weinstein, this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern could be still playing out for Bitcoin. Let me show you here. So guys, yesterday we talked about this ascending channel and why the price formation inside this ascending channel was showing a pretty similar scenario. I mean, before we had an actual breakout here to the upside and price testing the top of the channel, right? We always first broke out of this falling wedge upper line area, and then we continue this trend here to the upside. Similarly, you can see here, broke out of this upper line area of this falling wedge inside this ascending channel, we started a new rally here to the upside. And yesterday I showed you this kind of scenario also could be playing out. Now if we do see any sort of a weakness, right, in the daily time frame, you can see the price could still be forming another falling wedge type of scenario, right, and continue this rally here to the upper direction. So this higher highs, what I showed you, continuation pattern could be still playing out even after we see any sort of a pullback again around this 51 to 52,000 price range, because we are aware the lower line area is definitely going to be a strong line of support, along with this Williams Alligator indicator, along with this 0.618 and 0.5 Fibonacci line, and also the previous temporary range line that is lying around 51 to 52,000 range. And now if we look at this price structure in a 4-hour time frame, guys, let me show you along with the CPI indicator. So guys, now if we look at the price action of Bitcoin along with the CPI indicator, which is the leading indicator and also provides us with information beforehand. So that's why for this October month, we were prepared for this first monthly R1 target line that was lying around 51,300 area, since the price has already broken above it, and also could be heading towards the next monthly R2 line that is lying around 58,800. Is there a possibility of price testing this before choosing a trend direction? We are aware this October month is actually a really nice month for Bitcoin, and we still have some more weeks left before we close this month. But this is also a sign that if the price of Bitcoin would see any sort of a retest again around this monthly R1 line before starting this new move here to the upside, right? Because we are aware also the monthly R1 line is around 51,000, is going to be extremely strong support for Bitcoin. And let's say if we do see an actual pullback happening, price also failing to find support around this 54,000 range for the immediate short term, and we are going to see a pullback around this 0.5 Fibonacci line, as you can see 51,300, and also according to this CPI indicator for this October month, the first R1 target line, which is 51,300, is going to be a line of support and not as a resistance. And if we do see any sort of a shakeout on our way, I think the price of Bitcoin could still continue this rally, forming this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. So these are some of the scenario I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on guys, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.